It's week 2 of the NFL, and we've got Dorian Williams, who had a strong showing last week with an 8-tackle game. It's the Bills and the Nighthawks under the lights on Monday night.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us in South America in the vibrant and colorful Brazilian beachside city of Rio de Janeiro. Tonight it's the second of our Monday night doubleheader, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Nighthawks of Rio de Janeiro. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not... game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Two teams here. A touchback is at Sales over the end line. Out comes the offense for the Bills, led by their quarterback at 6'5". That's Josh Allen.
And he said he was feeling good in the lead up to the season, and he proved it in a big way in week 1 with 4 touchdown passes. Had the offense moving at peak efficiency right at the start of the year. Awfully impressive.
Allen going to go to the air right away. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it.
Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down. Play action. Now it's Allen. Under pressure, and they got to him again. And the defense coming through on third down. A loss of 7 to bring up fourth. Out now is the punter, Braden Mann. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. This is brought in at the 21. Yeah, he is going to dive to the turf. Boy, a strange return there. And they're going to start with really terrible field position. So out comes the offense now with a long field ahead of them. And a look here at their signal caller, the fifth-year quarterback. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. That one's complete to Tomlinson. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Boy, 30 more yards and another first down. Looking left side, he's got it complete. He'll be hit down at the 30. Now 2nd and 5. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Back to throw again. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Not quite enough to get into the end zone, but what a nice play there. He makes the catch, tries to turn upfield and get to the pylon, but doesn't quite get there. But they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal from very short range.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely frees up your guys elsewhere. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Nighthawks go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. They scored the most points of anyone on opening weekend, and now first quarter touchdown here.
And while there's no guarantee that all the points they scored in opening weekend are going to hold up and be the average all year long, they're certainly starting to set that type. As you put in the heads of all of your opponents, we got to really be ready on defense because these guys know how to put the ball in the end zone. They're prepared to adjust and adapt because they won't see the same defenses week in and week out.
So here come the Bills out for their second drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll take this up to the 30, a gain of 4. But you look at this defense, it's quite a unit. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
I mean, you're getting ready to face the number 1 overall offense in the NFL. It does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. This is taken at the 10. And he is going to dive to the turf. Boy, a strange return there. And they're going to start with really terrible field position. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. From the 29, here's 2nd down and 2. They'll look to throw here. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. And he'll have it pass midfield, almost to the 40 before being taken down. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 42-yard line. Wide open receiver complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Nighthawks are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. 5 plays there on that drive. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here.
Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave them with a second and just a few inches left. Now Allen.
That's caught by Gabriel Davis. And Davis will have a Bills first down as he's up to the 43.
It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains. Here's Allen on 1st and 10.
A slant route caught by Bateman.
And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Davis.
Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
Yeah, we're definitely in top form and pitched a shutout, as a matter of fact. That's the cherry on top of a great week of preparation. And you know what? These guys are eager to keep it going. Some motivation this week, not an issue.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
On first down, Allen. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. He finds his man, complete. It's Wagner. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Here's a give up the middle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. $14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Bills with the football as we start quarter number 2. As they've got it 2nd down and 11. Here's Allen to throw it.
Throw right side here taken in by Bateman.
And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
This now a 3rd and 4.
Allen going to throw. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. The kick by Bass is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3.
So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD. And it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far. Finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had the touchdown pass last time they had it. And they'll start here with a 1st and 10.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he's got his big tight end here. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. They'll set up to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. So that changes things. Here's 1st and 10 all the way up at the 45. They'll look to throw. Looking left side, he's got it. Complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 41. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game.
And the Nighthawks are able to stretch out their lead. Well, this offensive unit, they were solid in the opening week victory, and now they are looking just as sharp here in week 2.
And that's exactly what you want, too, because you want to get better each and every week and really ramp up as the season goes on. I know it's still early in the season and a lot can happen, but this offense, they look like they're going to be fun to watch each and every time out.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
This fielded right at the goal line. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Allen, and he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd and long. Allen looking for Bateman. He's got him complete. Across midfield. And finally taken down at the 34. A big play there on the catch and run. 61 yards. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's 1st down on the other side of the field. From the gun, it's Allen. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a handoff running through the middle. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Allen now looks to throw. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th.
There's a lot of discussion in the offseason about him having a big year and getting to the quarterback. They held him without a sack in week 1, but how about here? Finally gets his first one of the season.
In the offseason, said he changed his diet, leaner, feels so good this year. Excited to see what type of a season he can have.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
So after knocking through the field goal, here's Bass to kick it away.
Yeah, he is going to dive to the turf. Boy, a strange return there. And they're going to start with really terrible field position.
The Rio offense about to set up shop once again. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Back to throw now on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Finding room at midfield. Down the left sideline.
And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 59 yards.
This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4.
Eluding the pressure right. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run.
And the Nighthawks continue to pull away here this first half.
Point after here coming up. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. They've been settling quite a bit. They've been able to move the football some, but they've just been settling. That's one of the reasons they're down on the scoreboard.
I love that word you picked, settling, because nowadays in this NFL, you're thinking touchdown almost every drive because everything's so high-powered. Yeah, you'll take the field goal, but you always feel like you're leaving points out there when you don't put it in the end zone.
They'll be trying to put it in the end zone here on this drive. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
And this drive was almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And it's going to lead them to 4th down.
Hey viewers, how we doing? Can you hear me?
This one away. This is taken at the 23. He'll be hard-pressed to match that one. That a 65-yard punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. So that last play gives them a little more space now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Sure do.
To throw. That one's complete to Tomlinson. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They're going to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to... There's that man again. It's complete. And they're going to be set up down around.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Yeah, I'm not worried about the clock at all because...
Extra point splits the uprights, and the rout is on here in this first half. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
The Bills going to take over now late in this first half. Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
No, I'll keep him in.
Protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. And the pressure gets to him again.
Yep.
And the Bills
Sure do, buddy.
their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
Thanks for stopping the clock.
Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run.
Time out, homie.
They will bottle him up behind the line, and now will they
Yeah,
use a
you ain't
timeout?
escaping this, buddy.
Here's Braden Mann now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket.
Basically,
we're
going to do this play here.
The offense back out there at the line,
Let's
ready
go
for their next
to-
drive. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down.
Waiting for my side end to get open.
So getting in there to bring him down.
Shit.
So we are at halftime here on a Monday night as we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll get our tour started out at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago, where it was the Bears who pick up the victory at home. Lamar Jackson, a couple of touchdown passes as his guys win their second straight to start the year. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Minnesota Vikings.
Damn, Kansas City lost to... Wow.
In the victory. Lastly, let's head to Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati to see what's happening with the Bengals. And they were winners in that game over the visiting Kansas City Chiefs. Joe Burrow, 3 touchdown passes as his guys moved to 2-0 on the young season. These two coaching staffs likely going through their final adjustments for the second half. One of these teams is going to emerge 2-0. But who will it be? To find out, let's go back to Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And this does not end well as he's going to be out of bounds here at his own 5-yard line.
This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD, and now here as they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, if they score here, this one, it's pretty much out of reach.
We honestly might already be at that point, partner, because this team, they were dominant in the first half, continue to be dominant now, and I think they're viewing this as a put-away drive on their way to a lopsided victory.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. They were looking for a little spark and some breathing room. They got it right there, a gain of 14 and a first down.
The partner is still in the third quarter, but they've got this one well in hand and still airing it out with gusto and picking up some nice gains.
And even in lopsided games like this, you don't really see starters get lifted or the foot come off the gas before the fourth quarter. No one wants to leave any doubt when they're playing well. They just want to continue the process.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards the pickup there. They'll look to throw here on first down. his throw here is incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Again, he'll drop to throw. From left side here, it's complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. That'll put him over 150 yards receiving now. Quite a ball game and a first down. They'll look to throw here. And it's caught.
How are we doing, viewers?
From 3 yards out. And the Nighthawks take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. So that drive in total 8 plays. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So here's the Bills offense now. They get ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. That's out quickly to Bateman. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. On play action, Allen. Pressure comes, and down he goes. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. The Bills send the punter out. He's been terrific so far. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. The Rio offense about to set up shop once again.
Not a bad game.
Long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before it crosses over out of bounds. The 2 big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. He'll drop to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown. From 19 yards away. And the Nighthawks have taken.
All right, let's switch quarterbacks. We did pretty good. Yeah, you did good. Yeah,
touchdown lead. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards, and boy, did he come through, bulling his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here.
Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
On 3rd and long, it's Allen. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. Taken from just outside the 30. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10. The Rio offense about to set up shop once again. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time. Now, Charles, remember they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Another 1st down there as this one goes for 25.
Looking to throw. Looking left side, he's got it. Complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
And he'll be out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run, and it'll give him a fresh set of downs. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there. With now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And the Nighthawks get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
So I'll tell you what, Charles, I know that you don't put a ton of stock into power rankings and things of that nature, but another score here, and 2 weeks into the season, this is maybe the most impressive team in the NFL. Would you agree?
Well, they've certainly sold me as they've sold you, and I agree with you, no question about it. They won easily last week. They're on their way to another lopsided victory here. They're definitely a team to be reckoned with, and they are serving notice to the rest of the league.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly,
this is
There it is.
He was trying to get it to Davis.
Oh, there goes that 100.
The 24-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. 2nd and a couple.
Right, yeah. Damn.
Now back to throw. This is caught.
Yeah, you're basically at 500 yards.
A 16-yard touchdown. And the Nighthawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And here come the Bills.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Allen. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And you can tell just by looking at him that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here, and as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together as that brings up another 4th down.
Fielded at about the 28.
Sorry, man.
They'll call that a 60.
I want my time of possession. I don't care.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that,
yeah,
right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
And they work this out past the 25. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
22 more yards there and another 1st down.
Well, partner, nothing but praise from me for this offense. They have been tremendous all night long. They knew what they had to do to unlock the defense. And let's face it, this has been a master class in offensive football that we've been here to witness.
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down. They're going to look to throw. Side, it's complete. Touchdown. A great effort there. 39 yards.
And the Nighthawks are on their way to a 2-0 start.
Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bills offense coming out, ready to take over.
Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
Back around his goal line. Here's Allen. Over the middle, complete. That's Davis. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 4th down. The Bills send the punter out as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Fielded just inside the 30.
Yeah, are you
A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And out will come the offense as they take over. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Wide open receiver complete. Yeah, he's going to get this up to the 24-yard line. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
I'm going to try to juke someone right quick.
They'll set up to throw. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Look at that. 500 yards.
Down and a yard. They'll set up a throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. It's caught at the 10. Touchdown. A big play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Nighthawks add another 6 points to what's going to be a blowout victory. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack the defense and take them out of the game.
I'm gonna have to do this more often, bro.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Buffalo offense back out and ready to go. But we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
On play action, Allen. Under pressure, they got him again.
The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Operating from the gun. Allen under pressure again, and down he goes again.
Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
The Bills send the punter out as he'll come on to kick this one away. So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. Fielded at the 33. Yeah, he is going to dive to the turf. Boy, a strange return there. And they're going to start with really terrible field position. And that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Now he's loose again. Touchdown. A great play there. Finishing strong with 3 fourth-quarter touchdowns.
And the Nighthawks just continue to roll.
I mean, come on now. How difficult can it be?
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Bills getting set to go.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right?
Ooh, you got lucky, bro.
They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a night.
Oh, wait, do I got to run the ball? Hello? Okay.
Help themselves out.
Oh, yeah, I do.
Avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. A well-designed corner blitz.
I'll run it because I need those rushing yards.
8 yards. Throwing on 2nd and long. Allen on the slant. He's got Davis. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And he's going to have to eat this one. Is down.
Eat that up, buddy.
A loss of 3 on a sack made by multiple defenders. The Bills send the punter out as he's on to kick it away. He gets this away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. This one angles out of bounds at a good spot in the coffin corner. And they're going to mark this out of the 5-yard line. Now the Rio offense set to take over. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard. But they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives. And I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to. And he's got him in, complete. Now he's into the clear again. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Back to throw. Allen. And they're going to sack
Sorry, but not sorry, buddy. Yep, it is what it is, homie.
Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does them in here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Look, CD, you and I do a lot of games together. It got his man complete. There he goes again, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we haven't been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
Buffalo set to get the football back here. CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple.
Oh, he finally got one. Finally.
Impressive performance just became a little bit more impressive. Here's they add yet another score to the ledger late in the 4th quarter.
And not much has stopped them at any point in this game, partner. This is just an old-fashioned blowout right here. They probably could have put the brakes on themselves, but they elected not to and played this one all the way out.
Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bills offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in a game like this, and you knew it was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something
I might put you in defensive tackle.
And maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
They push him back 8 yards that time on second down. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Allen. All the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. The Bills send the punter out as he's on here to punt it away. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. This is fielded at the 27.
Oh. Ooh.
Fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a
Thanks for watching.
from an offense that was truly
Thanks for the likes and thanks for the subs.
level in this contest.
And until next time.
A long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for Rio, they used a favorable early schedule to their advantage as they move to 2-0. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Meanwhile, for Buffalo, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head down to Miami to take